Hello, everybody. Hope everybody's having happy holidays. They've had a good Thanksgiving so far. We just wanted to give a quick update on us and what's going on in our life. And we just got done with Thanksgiving in Arkansas and spent a little time in Memphis too. We just ran the St. Jude half marathon, my first half marathon. It was kind of hard.
It was really hard.
And so it was fun though, and we got to enjoy time with family. And now we're gearing up for the New Year's conference. We have 37 students signed up right now from the Campus Outreach Denver region. And we're praying that 60 students would come with us. Today is actually the registration deadline. And so be praying that students would come and sign up and join us in Austin for New Year's conference after Christmas. So, other news, what's going on? We have 2 new staff that are actually from Colorado here. Our first staff that we're actually hiring off of our campuses here both come from the University of Northern Colorado. They're about to start raising support. We're really excited about them.
You can be praying for Megan Gibbs and Chase McGeary. So one staff guy and another staff girl. So we're super excited.
Yeah, really excited for that. We're also gearing up for the leadership project this summer. This is going to be our first one that we're doing on our own. So actually myself, I'm creating a lot of like the logistics and planning of where we're going to stay, what we're going to be doing, and just all the behind the scenes work of creating a website and video and everything like that. And so that's been a really fun project for me, and it's been really cool to kind of do our own thing. That's going to be in Galveston, Texas over the summer. Just a program for our students to continue walking with Jesus and invest their summer as a college student in the only ways that college students can. And so we're excited about that.
And then we actually have a surprise for you guys. It'll be a gift. We're not pregnant. But we just want to say thank you. And so look for an email in the next week or so. We have a little gift that we want to share with you guys.
Cool. Part of this update is to share our vision about moving into a new home. We are currently about 15-20 minutes away from the University of Denver, and this home has been awesome. It's been a blessing from God, and we've really loved it, but it's been further away from students what we want. We haven't had students be able to come into our home and just enjoy life on life with us in the ways that we've wanted. So we want to move within 2 miles of the University of Denver. The hard part about that is the University of Denver is in the second most expensive zip code in Denver, and so we're actually having to raise support and raise a raise to be able to afford to live in that neighborhood. And so it's like the time where we're going to make a decision very soon of what we're going to do. We're starting to look at homes to possibly buy. We're starting to look at rental properties over there and just seeing what's the best decision for us as we try to get closer to students at the University of Denver. So please be praying for that.
We are about halfway to our goal. We are raising about $1,000 or $1,100 a month. And praise God, in this past week, we have been able to raise half of that. And so we would love that some of you are not our supporters that are receiving our emails and praying for us, and we were so thankful. But we would ask that you, in the coming new year, consider joining our support team monthly.
Yeah, great. So there's a handful of ways that you could be helping us during this season, and we're just going to list them all out. There's a few.
Yes.
I think we have 5 things, and
yes.
So you can, one, pray for us. Just pray for everything that we have going on, like trying to potentially buy a new home and move and everything like that. Just pray that God would bless our efforts and that He would provide for us. That He would provide what He thinks that we need. You pray for our financial support to be in a place where we can be financially healthy enough to make up payments in that neighborhood and close to the University of Denver. and then just pray that our ministry would continue to go forward and to flourish. We've been sharing the gospel a lot this year with students at the University of Denver in particular, and there's a lot of students that are close, that are on the fence, that are literally saying, I'm trying to decide if I want to give my life to Christ. We're hoping that those students go to New Year's conference and they do give their life to Christ just over the Christmas break. So please be just praying for that. You want to say the second one?
Yeah, sure. The second one, I've already asked that those of you who are not on our support team would join our monthly support team, and we will have directions in this email. And then for those of you who are supporting us, thank you. And as you are thinking about your end of the year giving, we ask that you would consider us and maybe a one-time gift or even doubling your monthly gift as we close out the year. And then 3 or 4, I don't know, is that you would share this email with people that you think would be interested in our ministry and would be encouraged by what God is already doing in Denver and the greater Colorado area. And then finally, if you are interested in supporting students to go to New Year's conference, we actually have an opportunity for you to do that this year. We will have a link provided for you to give to students to go. The cost for the average student, if they are traveling from Denver, Colorado to Austin, Texas with us, is $300. That $75 of that includes travel. We do over a 2-day period. We stay in a hotel or like a motel along the way, and then we travel back and forth with our students. And so we have a video coming up. This is a student that I've shared a bit about with you. Her name is Lily, and she is going to be telling you why she wants to go to New Year's conference and the 2 or 3 students that she's bringing to New Year's conference with her. And so that's really exciting news, and so we hope that you could consider supporting Lily and her friends to go to New Year's conference this year.
Yeah. So we literally just did probably what most support raisers tell you not to do, ask for about 5 different things at one time. But God has provided for us in this 4 years, 2 years separately, 2 years together, being on staff with Campus Outreach. And we're really confident that He's going to continue to provide for us. And we're just excited to see in what ways He will provide. And we're excited to see how He uses you in that provision. But here's all these lists of ways that you could help us right now. If God puts something on your heart to do, we just pray that you would just be obedient to the Lord. And if He doesn't put any of these things on your heart, then don't do it. That's okay. But yeah, here's the video of Lily. We hope you have a great day.
Thank you.
Hi, my name is Lily, and about a year ago around this time, I met Ruthie in one of the darkest times of my entire life, and we began to meet weekly, and kind of on just a whim, Ruthie mentioned a New Year's conference to me, and just to give you guys a little bit of background, I don't have campus outreach at my school. I go to Regis University, and campus outreach just hasn't made its way there yet. But Ruthie kind of just mentioned it to me, and instantly I wanted to go. I felt drawn to go. And so despite financial setback and the fact that I wouldn't know a single person going, I decided to go. And after the 5 days at New Year's conference, I actually gave my life to Christ. And Ruthie and Ryan have walked through a number of things with me, but they've walked through this Christ-centered life with me every step of the way. And about halfway through this journey, I had a softball player at Regis University that I was previously friends with come up to me and tell me that students on campus have been talking about me, and that they've noticed that my life has been completely changed, and they want to know what's different. And at that time I told her, it's Jesus. Jesus saved my life. And about a week later, her and another softball player asked me to lead a Bible study for their team. And I was so honored to be able to do that, and I still am. Since that moment, I've been meeting with the softball team as a team once a week, and then a few of them one-on-one once a week. And now this year, I have a few girls who want to go. And just like me last year, as a college student, financial burden is one of the biggest obstacles to getting girls to come to New Year's conference. And I have two girls specifically, Haven and Courtney, that need financial support. I actually just got an interview for physical therapy school, and my interview is the day after New Year's conference, and so I have a lot of financial burden, but I want to go and walk with these girls the way Ruthie and Ryan have walked with me. So if you find it in your heart to support any of us girls, it would be incredibly appreciated. It's $275 for New Year's conference and the travel to New Year's conference. But I also just want to thank you guys for the support that you give to Ruthie and Ryan. Jesus saved my life, and I think he would have came after my heart no matter what. But I don't know if anyone would have walked through the hard things in my life the way Ruthie and Ryan have, and your support has given them the ability to do the ministry that they do. So thank you so much.